Alright, what's going on? Welcome to the day. Oh, let's see how we get on, shall we? We're here for a Sunday stream. We're here kind of early, just getting on with it. See how we do. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me know if you've got any news for me today. That'd be cool. Trying to get myself situated and comfortable here. We're going to try and pick up the battle pickups today and see what we think if we practice with them a bit. Just play. Oh, Saditya? Is that right? Or... Sorry, again, YouTube's changed all the name things to the handles. Watch your stream. I disagree with the outcome of that fight. Dude, such an early one that I disagree with. Second fight of the day. Disagree with the outcome. How are we feeling, people? Satya. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Got any news for me? Cheers for any early likes, subs, etc. Thanks for getting us off the mark for the day, anybody. I'm good, how are you? I'm alright, We're doing our best. I'm glad you're doing well. Re-aiming it. Wow. Dude, that was just instantaneous, no? What happened to the days of, like, seeing someone there and be like, right, I'm going to jump the corner and have a gunfight? Now it's just like, again, I know it's netcode, but now it's just like an instant death a lot of the time. You're like, oh, cool. I didn't even get to pull the trigger. Hi TST, I'm alright, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Any news for me? Cheers for any early likes. As always. Make sure you're staying hydrated to everyone. Wow, okay. Can't hip fire this gun without a few upgrades yet, apparently. Those bullets didn't go anywhere near. Right, teammate. Just wait for the F1 start. Cool. I hope you enjoy. That sucks, dude. He strafed real fast there, man. Revive would be awesome. Revive would be awesome. Thank you. Anyone else knocking around? I know we're early and it's a Sunday, but feel free to let them know if you are here. Give me it. Why is it not giving it to me? Thank you. Oops, my bad. Tank over there. Get this capped. Hopefully. Okay, they got the tank outside again. Absolutely melted. Thank God that one was a bot. Oh, that one wasn't. God, that was fast again. God, the insta-death feeling of this game. Oh, never mind. Pretty sure an enemy just ran in here. Nope. Tank. You added me? Do you mean a friend request thingy in the game? Alright, mate, cheers. Are you having a good day? Thanks for coming and saying hello. He's downstairs. He's evading me. There we go. Almost got caught out by the flashlight there. Oh, wow, again, so fast. You reckon this guy picks me up? I'm feeling like no. Oh, different. That's a tank. Whatever MP, welcome to the stream. How are you? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, sweet, Dave. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, dude. Have a good Sunday, man. Affinity, thank you for the membership. How you doing, Affinity? You keeping well? Thanks for tuning back in. Very kind. Any news at all? Oh, come on. Thank you, how are you? I'm okay. It's been pretty rocky a lot of the time doing this since BF6, but I'm trying. I appreciate you asking. Oh, and thank you for the tier 3 as well. Very kind of you. Thank you, whatever, for the membership too. That's awesome. Lots of love, please, for whatever in the chat for the membership too. Whatever and Affinity with fresh memberships for the day. Oops, that was me accidentally hitting the trigger there. Thank you. Very kind. Emojis in the chat for the memberships, if you feel like it. And that technically gets us going for the day, so thank you. I am Crenshaw, yes. What curves am I using now? BF1 curves, mate. I took them off and just went with like conventional ones and found that my aiming was just not good, so I've gone back to the BF1 curves. No, I'm a flank at the same time. No footsteps from that guy. Revive, maybe? Nope. Oh, hey, no worries, dude. All right. I'll look out for your email. If you email me and I don't get back to you, it might be because it went into the junk or something. So make sure you come by the stream and let me know that it's in there. Because I have had that happen before. Sorry, teammate. Oh, come on. Second guy. You're welcome, dude. No problem. Yeah, pretty sure the two perspectives there just didn't line up. Because it looked like I should have had the drop on him. Then he suddenly got a load of damage on me when it looked like he shouldn't. But then I still won the fight. I think it really needs sorting out, the netcode and the tick rate. Like, even when I'm winning the fight, I'm like, that looks weird. Which isn't a great sign. Where were these shots from? I want to get the revive, but I hear the guy is there. Oh, it's a bot anyway. What type of weapon am I using? This is a carbine. It's the SG. Welcome to the stream. Or the short stream. Well done, teammate. Oh, no way. Nightmare, welcome to the stream also. Thank you, Dave. You have a good day, mate. Yeah, Nightmare, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Oh. Alright, well, we lose. Decent warm-up though, 30-7. Right, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new, if you want. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see if we can have a decent day. I'm doing well, how about you? I'm doing my best, mate. I appreciate you asking. There we go. Anyone doing much today or a nice chilled one? The chopper? Yeah, dude, I've been steering clear. I'm not much of a vehicle user anyway, but from what I've seen of other people, I would probably crash that thing real quick. We'll just keep it as is for now. Hey, refilling the lobby. How fun. Oh, I don't have the music on, do I, today? Whoops. Let's sort that out. Just a quiet bit of background. Thank you, Nightmare. I appreciate it. So, this is the last week for me before I go away for a little bit. We'll hope we can make the most of it. How are your colours so bright? Is it only on stream or the game itself? It's kind of a mixture. So the game probably doesn't look as good to me as it does to you, because on this stream I have boosted some things to make it more pleasing for you guys and easier for you guys to see. But also I have done certain things in the game to have the colours contrast more and stuff and have things be easier to pick out. So my settings guide can help you with that a bit, and then my visibility guide as well. But I'll be doing I think a proper new updated settings guide for the start of 2026 as well. Console lobbies also always like this. With crossplay off, yeah, it's dumb. The matchmaking's terrible because it restarts the lobby every round rather than having persistent servers. So you have this constant struggle. It's pretty stupid. It needs to be changed. How do I stop dying so much? It seems like I get shot from unbelievable angles and ghosts a lot of the time. Like, nobody's there and then they appear suddenly and I'm dead. Well, two things, Clay Ray. Firstly, I released a video literally yesterday. That is 100 tips for BF6. Will hopefully help you out. I go through them very quickly. So although it's 100 tips, the video is only 18 minutes long. So if you want to see that from yesterday, go for it. But also, there's huge netcode issues in the game. You will see me die in the game in ways that are baffling as well, where the gunfight doesn't make sense, or you can't see the enemy, or they're not looking at you, or whatever. Happens to everybody, mate. The netcode and tick rate of the game is poor. So hopefully that gets sorted out at some point. That crossplay on and it takes a bit. You get problems, yeah, you get problems with a lot of different settings in the game. Again, it's because of the amount of modes and then also the restarting lobbies all the time. Thanks, I'll subscribe. Awesome, welcome to the community. We're trying to hit 100k as fast as we can, so that's great, thank you. There's no giveaway, no, there's no giveaway, mate. The giveaways are done unless I get given more stuff to give away. Welcome to the stream. Manuel, welcome to the stream. You're level 122. Yeah, it's because I play the game for a living. But I'm a much lower rank than some people that stream the game for a living. I don't actually play that much compared to most. God, there was some bullet spread on that. Jesus Christ. And he still managed to headshot me through being hit and everything. Wild. Any chance for a revive? Having fun yesterday on the free trial. Good. Hi, interesting. Uh-oh. Oh my god, what's the bot doing, bro? No, dude. Who programmed the bots? Thank you. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Footsteps anytime would be good. For a guy being right there. Oh, his ladder's gone.
Come on! Let's go! Come on!
Hideous accuracy is so expensive, though. Yeah, honestly, I think the guns should be a little better than they are. They're only, like, actually usable with, like, certain attachments, and even then, they're not very versatile. So I think the guns just bare should be better. There's way too many penalties on them and too much weapon spread and stuff. And then you have to pay for really expensive attachments, and then you can't afford other stuff. And yeah, it's... I understand what they're going for, but I think they've got them... they're a bit too shit without certain attachments. That's weak. Is there another one over here? No. Can't really move up without that being taken down. Try. Sector lost. Please climb it. Loving the chat for whatever. And affinity for the memberships today that have us off the mark. Let's see if we can have a good day today. I've only got, what's this, 6 streams? Even if I stream every day, which I might not, but if I stream every day until I go, there's 6 streams until I'm gone for a little bit. So hopefully we can get at least one good one in that time. That would be cool. Thanks for spending some time here with me on a Sunday. Oh, come on. See what I mean about just the lack of accuracy of the guns? You don't want them just to be absolute lasers, but wow, do the bullets just not go where you want a lot of the time. Le Petit Corporal, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? Am I? I'm alright. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hoping my luck will turn soon. How are you? I was the tank rider there. Didn't think I was going to be able to get that guy, man. What if someone's never played Battlefield before? What would be the best advice to give them? Go slow. Play slow, don't play it like Call of Duty, stay with your squad. And then just learn bit by bit from there. It's a very complex game. There's a lot going on, a lot of nuance. Got my sensitivity way too high on this gun. Oh, I've got the the ratio wrong. The vertical ratio. God, there's a lot of bots in this lobby still. Yeah, oh, they're all bots. Jesus Christ, man. It's because only the bots are coming down here. The human players are going there because it makes way more sense to do it. This row's just bots running down it. That might be a... no, I think that's a bot as well. Yes, my 100 tips video. Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Not careful, they're going to get in behind me. I'm kind of trusting my team to do something about it. Did they die? No.
Let's go.
You're not a fan of Assault? I think Assault could be changed a bit, personally, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, thanks for the fresh subs recently. We should hit 91k today, which is cool. So thank you very much. That'll put us 10% of the way to the 100k, you know, from 90. So that's good. Keep trying to grow this and convince myself to keep going with it. And you guys can keep enjoying the content. I'm well in cover. Bro, see what I mean about the rounds not really going where you're aiming? But you already hit 90. I have. We're on our way to 90. We should hit 91 today. What? He didn't die? And then the bot... I thought that bot should have been dead. Then he turned around and lasered me. That's wild.
I need a medic.
Look how slow it is filling this lobby as well. I mean, I know I talk about it every day, but man, they have to do something about this matchmaking. It's going to kill the game for a lot of people. It might be time for another video about it soon. Oh. Oh, well, let me know what you think of it. Interesting. I think the revolvers are way better than the pistols, personally. Seems hard to find all players on Breakthrough. Yeah, again, it's because of the matchmaking. If we had persistent servers, and even better, a server browser, you wouldn't have this problem, because the lobby would fill up, and then you would just stay in that lobby and problem solved. But with it restarting constantly, and there being so many modes, and the bot filling and everything, you run into this problem and the problem that you're describing.
Contact! Hostile troop sighted!
There's no browser on console. There's no server browser on either, mate. You've got the portal, but you don't have server browser on PC or console. It's not in the game. So no server browser and no persistent servers results in this sort of issue. It's a bot again. Bloody hell, man. Not even going to fill before the end. I see a guy. Yeah. Can't get him. Do you think no server browser will kill this game soon? I think having no server browser and no persistent servers, if they don't change something about the matchmaking within the next few months, you will lose quite a lot of players, and a lot of players that play in niche ways, so that play modes that aren't that popular, that play in regions where you don't have as many people, that play at times of day that are non-standard, and people that want to play a crossplay off and all that stuff. It's going to really push a lot of people away. Or have them playing in a way that they don't want to play, which means they will play less anyway. So yes, I think there's a genuine risk of significant damage. What's up, Jimmy? How are you? You having a good day, mate? Welcome to our Sunday, pal. How are you?
I need a medic! Hang on! Come on!
And I think there'll be some people like that. They'll be like, yeah, but I mean, at least it makes your stats look good and stuff. It actually doesn't. It actually does not. Bot kills don't count anymore on your profile. And they shouldn't have done in the first place. But the bot's kills don't count. Although bot deaths do. So it's not fun. It's not as good to watch. A lot of the content is then unusable for videos without explaining it over and over again about the bots. And it's weighted against you in terms of your profile kill death ratios and all that stuff. It's very bad. It also means when you see someone, you're not really sure how to react. Like, if you don't instantly know if it's a human or a bot, there's a part of you in your brain, unavoidably, that might handle this situation differently to how you would if you were 100% sure it was a human player. And then you throw on top of that the desync, netcode, hit section, animation differences, etc. It creates a huge amount of uncertainty, which is not what you need. Being killed by bots shouldn't count as well. It shouldn't. I imagine they'll change that at some point, but at the minute, yeah, being killed by a bot counts, but killing a bot doesn't. So yeah, I assume they'll fix that at some point.
Let's move!
What does the alternate roll camera look like? Oh, I've never turned it on. I assume it just doesn't give you the rolling look that might give people motion sickness. I imagine it's just more static. If I had to guess. I can't remember. I think that was also in another Battlefield in BF 2042, maybe. But yeah, I forgot that was even a thing. Right, make a bit... That's the round. Oh, Jesus Christ. Make a load of noise in the chat for any more boosts we get towards the day. We're up to 2% for the day. So thank you very much for that support from whatever and from Affinity. We got 6% on the previous stream from Dave. So I'm in real struggle bus times at the moment keeping this going. So a lot of love in the chat for anything that comes through. And again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your subs. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Pleasure to have you here as always. And if you do join us today as a subscriber, feel free to let me know in the chat so we can welcome you properly. Alright, restart the whole lobby again. I tell you what, let's just experiment. Let's put crossplay back on and see how different it is at this point. I can't remember where it is. System. See if it's a huge difference or not at this stage. BF5, was it interesting? Got it, thank you. Oh, I don't know, interesting, might be. Good question. Hadn't thought about it. Quarter of the way to the 100 likes on the main stream, thank you very much. Did we get anything? Yeah, hip fire should be a bit better. Okay. That's a lot of PC players. A lot of PC players and 2 people with over 100 ping. So we just have different problems to deal with now. Don't really fix problems, we just replace them. Hi, Juno. Yeah. Which is dumb, because it's the whole... Well, not the whole reason, but it's one reason why we even have no persistent servers and stuff is for the custom search thing. Or not the reason, but it's one of the counterpoints, so... It's just all silly, really, isn't it? All these things we have to keep in mind when we're trying to play the game. How are you? You having a good day? Appreciate you being here. All good, mate. You lurk away. Thanks for tuning in. Behind me, apparently. Thanks, mate. You reckon there's more going to come through? There's a tank. That's a problem. I can't really do much. Bloody hell. He sniped me. Oh, mouse keyboard, isn't it? I was going to say. I was about to be like, what? And then I remembered playing with mouse keyboard in this lobby. Oh, really?
I need a medic!
Where's this dude? 16 meters away.
Need a medic!
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes, thank you. Tank.
Contact! Enemy tank! Get in his AT!
Oh, bloody hell, mate.
Get hacked!
Any chance? Thanks, man.
You're a lifesaver!
Are you... What? The 2 shots not enough? Alright. The only thing Peace players don't like is we have aim assist. Yeah, and the aim assist isn't particularly strong in this game, as you witnessed a minute ago. Also, I swear I hit him with 2 shots with the revolver there. I thought he was just going to die. I didn't expect to have to keep firing. Someone give you a revive. I know, right? What a rarity. Have fun. Okay. Okay. I don't think I could have reacted faster. Ow, that was close. Is he on that corner? Yeah, he's absolutely lasered me, apparently. Revival would be great.
Medic!
5 medics. Not happening. Can I pull that back out if I want to, or is it just gone now? Oh, you just put it back on the floor if you do that. Okay. Well, we've done about an hour, everybody. Thank you again to Affinity and whatever for getting us up to 2% of the goal for the day. And cheers for coming and hanging out with me. What the hell? What the hell? Jesus Christ. That was extreme. Thanks, interesting. I mean, it's partly what I've done in the videos to advise people to do, but it's also just how the stream looks. So it actually looks a bit more clean for you guys than for me. It's not possible to get the game looking as nice as it does for you guys when you're actually playing. At least not on console. Okay, here we go. Do some more. I turn off chromatic aberration. Yeah, I turn off all that stuff. Hi Jack, how are you, mate? All good, Nightmare. Thanks for coming and saying hello. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you another time. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for coming and saying hello, mate. You having a good day, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Clement, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Contact enemy infantry. I need a medic. Fuck! Need a medic!
That makes sense, Jack. Yep, that makes sense, mate. At least you enjoyed yourself, pal.
I need a medic!
You know what, Jack? I just tend not to read any of it anymore, but it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. A lot of people would do anything to claim there's nothing wrong with stuff like visibility. Oh, fucking hell. Whereas you die constantly to stuff like that where you just don't see people. You know what? Already, that's enough crossplay for me. Okay, I tried it. I'm not a fan. It's clear there's a massive disparity. I don't want to deal with it. We're going to turn it back off, and we'll go back to dealing with the matchmaking problem, and continue to have a wonderful, successful day, right, guys? Okay, onwards. Again, thank you to Affinity and whatever for the support to get us to 2% for the day, and thank you guys for tuning in, keeping me company. I appreciate it. Cheers for your likes. They do apparently help with the algorithm, and fuck knows I need it at this point because the stream goes nowhere, so do hit the like button. That would be brilliant. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day. And now we got the total flip side problem again. Jesus, there's just no winning for someone in my situation at this point, is there? Excellent. Here we go. Man, I'm trying to convince myself this has got legs for the long term for me, but mate, more days go by, the more I just don't see it. I come into each day with like a determination to try and be positive, and after an hour and a half, I'm just like, man, another day of not feeling too good about my existence. some point it's being irresponsible to just keep doing it. This game is the most platform disparity I've ever played. Yeah, and yeah, people... Oh, good time to reach out on it. People will tell you otherwise. PC players will tell you... Not all, by the way. I'm not one of those people that ties everyone the same brush, but there will be people out there that have no idea what it's like to play in controller that will deny it like crazy for some reason. When it is abundantly obvious the vast majority that do play with controller or play with both. The disparity is insane. It's huge. And the lack of server browser persistent servers, console only or input only crossplay is a huge problem. Huge, huge, huge. Some would say ginormous. What's the reason for no persistent servers? Not, I don't have official information on it. I could speculate about things, but I don't have official information. Correct, Jack. Correct. They get so many things they can tweak for visibility and everything, yeah. Higher FPS, better visibility, easier input methods, yes. What's my speculation? Probably down to a mixture of things. Makes it easier for their matchmaking algorithm to place people. Makes it easier for them to do the custom search thing. Probably some kind of cost thing baked in there as well, to some degree. I think one of these is a human player, but it means I have no idea which person I should try and prioritize shooting. It was that guy, I should prioritize him, the more you know. My bullets didn't go straight because I jumped. Just, I need a fucking medic! Yeah, it's like playing casual. Like playing casual breakthrough even though I'm not playing casual breakthrough. Or casual conquest or casual whatever. Yeah, I mean, if the servers can't do persistent, it's because of some kind of choice. It's like electing to have something that means that you can't or won't do it. It's not as if the tech that's being used now can't do persistent service. They've had it before, so it's just... It's interesting how things can be worded, right? It's like, it's the difference between saying, oh, in BF6 we can't do persistent servers. With the way that they are formulated. And that sounds like it's an impossibility, whereas you could say, oh, we can't do persistent service in Battlefield 6 because of this other thing that we've implemented. And then you explain what the other thing is, and people might go, well, I'd rather just have persistent servers. So you just omit that bit from your statement so that you don't have that discussion. But notice how we're back on crossplay off, and I can win my 1v1s a lot of the time again. Not just bots, like against human players as well. And you got to think, the average ability, I would say, of people on console that are bothering to turn off crossplay, probably higher, because your average scrub, let's say, and it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, of course, so I don't actually mean scrub, it's just so that you know what I mean. Your average scrub is probably not going to think about crossplay off, not going to know about it, not bother going looking for it, etc. It's kind of a no-win scenario all around. He used cover well. That's the thing I've not spoken about. It's another thing with the weapon inaccuracy, that now head glitches are even better. Even from that sort of scenario. Because before, on Battlefield games where your weapons were at least reasonably accurate, I mean, this is no different distance to have a fight from. But you could, like, if you could aim well, you could just pick them off the head glitch. But now it's like, well, your bullets are going to spread so much, as you can see there, that you just lose the fight. Even if you actually are able to, like, pick them off if the bullets did go straight. So it's not even like, it's actually not a skill issue, because that's the thing that people will often throw around. It's actually not a skill issue, it's just a randomness issue. Or lack of reliability issue in that regard. Can we improve it at all? Nope, we're good. Even if they don't add persistent servers, surely they could alter the matchmaking so that everyone from that one server gets put in the same server after that one closes, so it's persistent lobbies. I guess the response would be how much of a difference actually is there in those two things. I think, honestly, like, just overcomplicating it, Jack. I just think it shouldn't be a thing. Because it makes no sense splitting the whole lobby up. Exactly. And the sensible thing to do is just go back to persistent servers. And if someone is using the custom search thing, then fine, they get pulled out to go to a different thing. That's not a problem. But everyone that's elected to just play Conquest, for example, just stays in there. But this is where it doesn't marry up very well with the custom search thing. If they've turned off certain maps and put in multiple modes and stuff, and everyone's using those variables, then a persistent server thing doesn't work very well in that regard. Or it works better, but not as well as we've had in previous Battlefield games. Which is why I just think persistent servers with a server browser is just better than the custom search thing. The custom search thing is cool, but we've now shown that it's not worth it compared to what we used to have. So chalk it up as a failed experiment, or have it be there but just be, you know, a bit of a pain for people using it, you know, if they still want to use it, cool, and have the main game go back to just being the way that Battlefield was before, and get rid of a load of these problems that we have to talk about every day. Let's look at that. We've had to start all over again, and we're full of bots again. It's just, my alternative is turn crossplay back on and go back to having a really hard time because of the disparity. And you can imagine, like, from a player perspective, that sucks for a lot of players. From my perspective as a content creator, when you couple that up with the basic lack of ability to pull many views on this game streaming-wise, and therefore my next to no income on a daily basis from streaming, how could I possibly see a long-term future in this anymore? Like, I legitimately am very close to just being like, I don't think this can work. I keep trying, and I keep trying, and I am informed I do a good job, but it just doesn't go anywhere. So it just makes you think, man, grabbed 100k and, you know, it probably has to be it. Because I can't live off pulling a few pounds a day streaming a video game that doesn't even let me play the game properly. You know, that's insane. That would be genuine mental illness at that point. Like, that'd be wildly irresponsible. So it's all very sad, honestly. It's all very, very sad. BF6 is not going anywhere near where I and many thought it would go, and I think that's especially sad because I think there's a lot of potential in this game that it's just not reaching, and I don't know if it will reach it for a lot of players. Out here shooting bots before the lobby fills up. That's another bot. I didn't even have to do anything. Like, I bet none of you guys could have seen this going this way when we had the beta. The beta seemed so fun and was doing so well. You never believed it could go this far backwards, right? I certainly didn't think it would be like this within, like, what, 2 months of release. Ben Walker, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Right, my encoder on my recording PC is overloading again. I have no idea why. I'm going to literally put it on low settings because I have no idea why it's now screwing up on a daily basis when it wasn't before on much higher settings. And let's try this. There we go, let's try that. Stephen, welcome to the short stream. How are you? Oh, I just put it down, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I'm just not even happy to have survived because it's just dumb. I'm more leaning towards the it's not even 2 months old yet and we already got this much content that will turn it around surely mentality. I mean, that's good. It's good that you have that hope. I cannot express to you enough how much I don't feel that way. Because I think no amount of content matters compared to the problems that need to be sorted out. And also for me, a lot of it is irrelevant from a content creator perspective. You guys don't have to think about that, of course. But from me, in the way I have to look at it from a business standpoint, this is unattainable now, right? Like, you will see that, surely. This is completely impossible for me to keep rolling with at the minute. His movement there was so weird. Hello, Steve. How am I? You know, I am how I am. How are you, Stephen? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Rob, thank you for the sub, mate. Welcome to the community, pal. Appreciate it. Dude, my encoder is still overloading. What is happening? Right, I've got the encoder on my recording PC now, recording on low quality. If it overloads again, then I literally have no idea what's currently wrong with it. That's fun. And it's still overloading. It makes no sense. I have no idea what's happening with that. God knows, mate. Who knows? Who knows at this point?
I need a fucking medic! I need a medic!
Not a clue. What time is it? Okay, 3 PM. So we've done, what, nearly an hour and a half? Something like that? So once more, thank you very much to Affinity and to whatever for getting us to 2% of the goal for the day and our support so far. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Cheers for your likes and subs. Don't mind me, just shooting another bot. And another one. And another one. I can't just switch to another game, it won't work with the YouTube algorithm. So, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. I just think the writing's on the wall. I think that's the answer. I think I've just about had my time. Sell-by date is here. Very soon. Get my 100k, get my plaque for my dad, and then... yeah. See what else life holds, I guess. But the circumstances of this game combined with BF5 followed by BF 2042 has just created a nigh impossible scenario, unfortunately. And I'm laughing, but it's like a laugh otherwise what do you do sort of scenario. What am I stuck on? Nothing? Good. I'm trying to ignore the fact that my other PC is constantly saying the encoder is overloading. I'm trying really hard. I'm also trying to fix it while I'm playing. Why are you overloading even though I've got you on low settings? Okay, let's see if that works. Good shot. What about the other creators that seem loving the game when there are tons of players feeling how you are? Maybe they are enjoying the game. I think it's also a lot easier to have fun when you are majority of playing on PC and majority of the big ones that you hear from are making fuckloads of money. It makes it a lot easier to handle. Like, how much better would my mood be if I was still making my goals each day and not worrying all the time about the fact I'm making, like, what, somewhere between £2 and £20 on the stream? Like, that's just, you know, human nature. So it could be that it's easier for them to ignore. It could be it's in their best interest to ignore it. It could be that they are just straight up having fun. But it's one of those things where I think it's very difficult for a lot of people, but you hear from the people doing very well because that's how the algorithms work. So you're more likely to be pushed to stuff on those doing well, which is a very small percentage overall compared with the majority. What the f... Where'd my bullets go, bro?
Hey, there's a gadget over here. Could be useful. Enemy tank! Who's got rockets?
Hi, Giant Leap. Welcome to the short stream, pal. Oh, you can't... Can you? Oh, it just takes a long time to charge it. And I survived because bots. Get it, I'll drop it.
Enemy machine gun!
Shots. That was an SMG. I bailed because I felt like he was being more accurate. So it's baffling to me to see it was an SMG. Although, only baffling because of balance, not because I don't expect it.
an objective. Grab what you can. Come on. We need to hold the area.
Alright, I'm gonna just, for a minute, try and sort out this other PC, because it's incredibly off-putting knowing that it's screwing up constantly. Bear with me a minute. We'll try that instead. Any suggestion I have a PC with... I don't know. BF Soldier, I literally have no idea how to answer that question, mate, I'm afraid. I have no clue, mate. Maybe someone in the chat can give you more info, but it's probably a very hard one for anyone to answer for you, pal. But thank you for tuning in. Thanks, mate. Sorry, dude. Thank you for coming by anyway. Are you talking to me? Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Listen up, secure that objective. Contact, hostile to station.
Still overloading. Dude. I'm sure. Okay. Doesn't matter what I do, it just seems to be screwing up, and I don't know why.
Deploy and defend that position. Get moving.
I have no idea. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with the recording PC. No matter what I do, OBS is now screwing up the recording. I'm just trying to keep together. Right. Oh, well, another wonderful day of doing this whole thing. Where are my rounds going? Jesus Christ. Right, I'm gonna just record without the replay buffer and just see what happens now. It means that I can't clip anything if anything good happens, but we'll just do it as a test.
Take what you can carry.
I mean, okay. Okay. Fine, let's just do what everyone else is doing. Oh, God. Stand up, dude. Jesus. Yeah, well, okay, there you go. No wonder I'm losing so many gunfights. This is all wildly unbalanced right now. Suddenly it makes a lot of sense. Throw this on and the bullets suddenly go where you aim, pretty much. So that's funny. Is there an update? Try playing this one, it feels worse. No, not super recently, mate. Oh, I'm glad I could help with a piece of information interesting. Hi, Mayo. How are you? Oh, Malo, sorry. How are you, mate? You having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Bro, can I just not see where this guy is, or what? Yeah, the encoder's overloading again, even though I turned all that stuff off. Good. Why? What's going on? What's going on, PC? Is something broken with you, or what? I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm alive. Thanks for asking. Don't know. Can't seem to work out what's going on with the recording PC. So I have to look at it after, whenever I decide to end today. You play with crossplay on or off? I've done both. I now play with it off. I might finish soon, everybody. For obvious reasons. We'll see how things go. And thank you for keeping me company so far today. Weed, how are you, mate? You having a good one, pal? Thanks for tuning in. Okay. All right. Any other FPS game? All right, fine. That happens to me too. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm out of sort of words to really talk about it anymore. I mean, okay. Stevie Wonder could see the desync on that fight, and probably this one too. What is happening? What is happening? Like, I'm borderline willing to say that what you see on your screen and what the enemy see on their screen, it could well be nearly completely different a lot of the time at this point. It wouldn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. I feel that way when I win the gunfight, I feel that way when I lose the gunfight.
Defend that point! They're moving!
Hope all gets fixed on next patch. I mean, I don't want to burst your bubble, but don't expect that, mate. A lot of these are things that either will persist throughout the whole game or will take quite a long time to fix up, like, the vast majority of it. I hope the next patch improves things for people, but I really don't want you to go into the next patch thinking it's going to fix all the stuff that is ruining the experience, because it's just not realistic, mate. This is dumb, by the way. This is an SMG. Hi, V the man. How are you, mate? This SMG is doing what a carbine should do. Like, this SMG is performing better than the carbine I was using for the same playstyle.
Enjoy.
I feel like you should have died. That's a boatload of headshots I put in you, mate. Thank you. What's on UMP in this game? It's not worth using right now. I didn't even like it when a lot of people did before, but now with how the game is, no. Its lethality is way too low. Visibility, huh? Look at that. Thank you. Oh, Destination Fitness. Sorry, mate. I missed that. Thank you for the first, like, pure donor of the day, mate. Am I enjoying? No, mate. Not really, pal. How are you? You having a good day? Thank you. Destination Fitness becomes king of the stream cheating power of the day with his $5. Thank you very much, mate. Lots of love, please, for Destination Fitness. Very kind. I'll update the percentage after the round. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad, Google. Where are the footsteps, man? I guess he's a bit far away. It's just bad. It just doesn't compete with a lot of the other SMGs. The UMP. His TTK just isn't there. Is Performance Graph available on console? I don't know. I've not bothered to go and look into it and get it sorted because I've seen enough posts online to know that the hit detection and everything and netcode is bad. So there's not really any point in me going and testing it because my results will probably just be the same as everyone else's that has tested it. But apparently the servers don't register like a pretty high percentage of the shots. From what I've read, that was instantaneous. That was wow. Okay. Before I even got my gun up, I was dead. To another guy that was sprinting at me. Good to know. Pretty sure that didn't line up. And I had a gun that would have been faster to draw than his, so go figure. It's also why you feel like you get hit around the corner a lot of the time, everybody. Same thing. Good out. Dead before I got my gun up. You say you're not enjoying the game? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. We're not Vida Man. No, I think we're at 30 a lot of the time. 30 hertz. Which is an abomination at this point. Which optic do you use? On this is the BF2M 2.5. Hop on art rate is too much fun. Yeah, I mean, if you're just playing for fun, then that's cool, mate. But I gotta... It's still at the minute is my job. But I'm glad you're having fun with art graders, man. I'm glad a lot of people are enjoying it. The vehicle grenade pod, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, agreed. When I used it, I was like, what is this thing? Why don't you try it? Because I know enough about the algorithm to know it's not worth it, mate. Oh, come on. Oh, I give up. Fine. He's just going to be dead. But the viewership is over there right now. Yeah, but there's also hundreds or thousands of creators already on the game, and I have absolutely no algorithmic. Well, I have basically no algorithmic stream pull as it is now, but if I play a different game, it will go poorly for that, and then also probably ruin this as well. So it is what it is. Such is life. I disagree. It'd be if one stream start again soon, I suppose. Not necessarily. I mean, I'll probably do some here and there, but I think there's always an assumption with content creators that you'll just keep doing it no matter what. But I'm just not wired that way. If this continues to do as poorly as it is, what the fuck? If it continues to do as poorly as it is, I will just stop once I've got my 100k subs, or go and do it part-time or something. I've said this for multiple years now, but now we're here on BF6 and it's worse than ever. I'm not willing to continue to live this way if things don't improve to a like truly gargantuan degree, which I don't think it will. Damn it. Ooh, whoa, what the? I mean, hell of an angle to... I mean, was it... Okay. Color me surprised, considering I think I was about here. Zonra, thank you for the YouTube sub. Everyone using that sub. Yeah, I've thrown it on stakes. I've noticed everyone's using it, and suddenly a lot of my bullets actually go where I shoot. Which explains why losing so many insane gunfights before using other guns. I just got really tired of using carbine earlier and have the bullets just fly everywhere. Even though I was specifically building it to have better accuracy. Suddenly threw this SMG on and I can shoot people at mid-range, because go figure, right? So it's really stupid as well, because I was using a carbine because I'm running support. So I was like, all right, I better use a carbine because then, you know, I'll avoid the debuff of using the wrong kind of gun, the wrong class. Gave up on that, using S&G on this class, and didn't feel any difference just using it on the right class. Like, it sounds like I'm just whinging, of course, and I get that. It's obviously I'm going to be in a bad mood, because, like, God, his career not good right now, but at the same time, it's just the truth. Like, there are this many things that I think are substantially wrong with the experience. It's not like I'm making them up. There's big problems. Right, 4% of the goal for the day. Thank you very much for the boost forwards, Destination Fitness. I appreciate it. I already have that marked as new when I was already using it. It's because I was using a weapon package. By the way, don't just blindly click these. I've stopped just clicking them because of the bars and things. You actually read it. Your recoil is better. And although it says your precision's better, it says at the cost of aim and down sight accuracy while moving. So kind of feels like the bar sort of lies to you in that regard. So I just tend to go with this one now. Because although it says this is better, I tend to find the bullets actually just hit the target more with this anyway. Because I'm not, and most of you guys aren't going to be those people that literally just sit still to fire every weapon. Otherwise, why not just go play Hell Let Loose? Almost none of the 25 to 35 ones worth it, honestly. Not with how it currently works, no. Which is silly. It is silly. But yes, you're correct. I've stopped using a lot of them. Okay. How much better this is. God, it's just it's so stupid, man. Weapon balance? What weapon balance? Just use the highest rate of fire thing you can that actually shoots somewhere near the target. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, man. Right, Big Love Destination Fitness being our current King's Cheating Power of the day and getting us to 4% of the goal along with whatever and Affinity.
Take what you can.
Really appreciate the support. I hope you having a good day. I guess they didn't get any footsteps coming up behind them there. That guy in the chat complained about aimbots. He realized he's playing with crossplay off. I do, Matty, I do, mate, yeah. Oh, the timing of that was rough. I don't know what he's doing. Ah, not for me. Move position. Hello, mate.
Thank you. Hang on.
What the hell? There you go, boys. I trusted my teammate. Oh, I would have died from the left anyway. I was trying to read chat.
I need a medic.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? My God, mate, that is just indefensible medic play. Wow, dude. All right. Good, 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 good. Can you match me trying to do that earlier with the carbine? Stupid, mate. Stupid. I need to switch round the spreads of the SMGs and the carbines and maybe the ARs. This is dumb. You're using the different weapons for playstyles that are completely switched a lot of the time. Do you ever play hardcore? No, I do not. No, sir. Now imagine if every round... Well, firstly imagine the guns were this usable in general, rather than only a few of them. And then imagine that each round you started actually had the lobby full like this, rather than full of bots. And then you weren't forced to choose between bots most of the round or crossplay. Now granted, that's not exactly going to help me with my ability to pull income and do this for work, but in terms of enjoying the game, and for anyone that's not a creator, just playing the game, that is a wholly more enjoyable experience. Wholly more enjoyable experience. Do you not push me? Oh, rough. Oh, rough.
Fuck! Need a medic!
Destination Fitness Supply the last 25 minutes of this stream, everybody, with latest support. An SMG, everybody. Don't be fooled. It's an SMG. What gun am I using? It's the PW5A3. Audience capture any better with BF6 compared to 2042? My audience? No, things have never been worse than they are right now for me. No. It's a flop for me, mate. It's a flop. It's damn near career ender. Video views are okay, but there's only so much that I can produce in my style, and the market is very, very flooded. Shorts don't really pay, and stream I'm getting basically nothing at this point, so not really, mate, no. It's very, very bad at the moment, and probably, you know, isn't going to alter, if I had to guess. Unfortunately. Hope BF6 will be better. Yeah, you, me, and a lot of people, mate. It's good, but it's just arguably not good enough, and from my perspective, not good enough to turn everything around. Hey, what's up, Space Marine? How's it going? There's no answer I can give you, mate, that doesn't contradict what I've already said today and past few days that isn't incredibly just negative. So let me just say I'm really happy to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're well, mate. Happy Sunday, dude. You got much going on today? Oh, shotgun. Okay, fair enough. I was about to complain, but that's fine. Alright, we win. Yay. What time is it? Okay, we'll do another. One second. Hey Almy, welcome to the short stream. Thanks for tuning in. How are you? Should be around about here, you would have thought. What's my favourite mode? I don't know if I found a favourite mode yet. I'm trying to find a favourite mode. What's been your favourite so far? Ah, damn it. Didn't see the second guy. Thanks, teammate. And dead. Interesting decision. You been enjoying Breakthrough? Fair enough, mate. Jesus Christ. I'm round the corner, but yeah, fair enough. Right. Okay. Vernon, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, that's cool, Almy. Enjoy your vacation, mate. Ah. Almost. Might make this the last one, everybody, because this isn't a whinge. Obviously, I really appreciate you guys watching, but it's another day where I'm down at like, what, 4% for the day, and at this point I just put so many hours of my life into something that's not working, making me feel bad. So I'll probably call it after this round, I would imagine. I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for your likes, thanks for any subs, and again, thank you Destination Fitness, whatever, and Affinity for the support today, meaning we don't pull a 0, which is cool, thank you. And I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess, whenever that may be. And as we are probably on a limited time left at this point as a full-time content creator, let me just say I really appreciate everything that everyone's done over the past few years. And I wish you the very, very best with whatever you guys go on to do. But I think 2026 will probably see the end of my time as a full-time content creator, I would imagine, unless something really drastic happens. So, that's where we're at. Damn it.
I'm fucking hacked! I need a medic!
Thank you, V-Man. I appreciate it, mate. Where's this happening from? Oh, I honestly turned to run because I thought he was going to be dead. Thanks, mate.
Damn you there!
Fine. Huh? Okay. I died there. It would have taken some serious explaining.
Enemy vehicle sighted. Take it out.
What? What? Okay. Confusing. Footsteps? Ever? Anything? Dude, how did I not hear that guy come up behind me at all? Ow. Didn't get the roll off there. Why does roll randomly not work? It either doesn't work consistently or we just mistimed the press. Like, I'm not sure if it just didn't work or, yeah, oh shoot, my bad. Or if I got the button press timing wrong, maybe. Got a bail from that tank. Hey Alex, how are you, man? Can I still connect to Native Pope House? Sweet. I reckon that is a problem with yours somewhere there, mate. Rather than what you were told the other day. Then, if that's the case, because other people have been able to do it, man. So, don't know, mate. No idea. I hope you're well, mate. I appreciate you tuning in. I don't know, mate. I mean, again, I can't test it without people putting through, and you know, I can't ask people to do that. But I've had other people Streamlabs during the time you've not been able to do it, so I don't know, mate. It is what it is, dude. It's alright, mate. I'm a million miles away from goal every day at this point anyway. It's just just the norm, my dude. I won't worry about it. Such is life.
Sir, a donation has been received.
Thanks for the
Like, I'm gonna assume you guys have every right to complain about footsteps there. Like, why am I able to just run behind them and have them not hear me? Oh, thank you, Unsaid Golf. Right, Unsaid Golf is the new king of the stream, choosing power of the day with the largest support of the day. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Unsaid Golf, did you use PayPal for it? In fact, I can check that. Bear with. Thank you very, very much. That's super kind of you. Lots of love, please, for Unsaid Golf in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, you see, I've had 2 come through on PayPal today, Alex, so I don't know, mate. It's all good. Yeah, thank you very much, Unsaid Golf. That is great, mate. The only way... This is not pressure on you guys in any way, shape, or form. It's only my problem. The only way I get to continue for the long term is if there's a huge turnaround on sustainability. So if you guys could put love in the chat for anyone that does support, such as Unsaid Golf, that'd be great. And that'd be awesome, because they're doing the extra bit that no one actually has to do. Oh, I was reading the chat. How bad. Thank you very, very much. You, Martin. Thank you, Martin. That's awesome, dude. Very, very kind of you. You're a champ. Thank you.
Sir, a donation has been received.
Anonymous, thank you for the 3. Thank you. Emojis in the chat for whoever Anonymous is, please, everybody. Thank you very, very much. Again, I want to stress, I don't want anyone to feel pressured. Please don't do anything you would otherwise do. If you're going to feel pressured to donate every time the stream's going poorly, you may as well never tune in at this point. So please don't feel pressured. I very much do appreciate the support. That is a wild angle for me to die from. Thank you very, very much. It's very, very kind of you. But yeah, don't allow yourself to feel pressured. Just if you want to just watch and enjoy, that's cool. You know, you're well within your right to do that, and I appreciate you tuning in. God, I wasted so much of today using a carbine when I could have been using this SMG, dude. I knew that weapon balance patch was required, but I feel like because I haven't been using a lot of the guns that I've been seeing people use all the time, I kind of didn't know how badly we needed a weapon balance patch. The difference between using one of the popular guns at the minute, like this, and not, is kind of crazy. Brennan, thank you for the YouTube sub, mate. Welcome to the community. Hey, Youngie, awesome. I'm glad you did. That's great. And welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I could probably understand that, Alex, if I wasn't playing the game. But I can't sort of work it out while I'm doing this. Do you want to do simple terms, or is there something I need to do? What gun is that? The P...
Sir,
what's this gun called? I'll tell you in the next round.
Received.
Thank you again, Anonymous. I don't know if it's the same Anonymous or a different one. Thank you for another 3. We get some love in the chat, please. Thank you very, very much. Numcasting, welcome to the stream. I'll do one more round because Alex only just got here and it seems unfair otherwise, so we'll do one more. Thank you very, very much for the 3. Well, it's, you know, double the percentage of last time I streamed, so we can look at that as an improvement. Let me get that on the screen. Thank you. Alright, what did you say? I have a feeling that it cannot properly process my billing address on Streamlabs because it's telling me this seller requires a billing address to process this purchase, which it didn't when I got the post stamp the other day, which is weird. I don't know. Do you... I don't know, mate. I don't know because I don't know how everyone goes through it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would have come up from other people, though, if that was, like, a problem overall, if you know what I mean. Because I've had lots of people put through as a guest on Streamlabs using PayPal before, and I assume as a guest you therefore don't use a billing address. Your alternative is to do a Streamlabs account, but I can't remember if you said the reason why you didn't want to do that. But either way, mate, it's your choice. You know, I appreciate you trying, and I genuinely do appreciate you trying, mate. Now, I'm sorry it's causing you aggro as well when you're just trying to be supportive. But I just don't know why it's not working, mate. I really don't, pal. Trust me, I want it to, I want it to work. I don't know, mate.
Enemy helicopter, take it down.
Sorry, you're asking, this gun is the PW5A3. The hell is this? How do you... I have no idea. Where was the guy? You never saw him.
Sir.
Oh, that's alright, Destination. Well, they all you, Destination Fitness, so I appreciate it. I will let you know then, Destination Fitness. I know you're doing it for having a laugh anyway, so don't worry about it. But when people support, if you split it up into lots of different ones, I lose the transaction fee every single time. Whereas if you do them all in one, I only lose one transaction fee. Just so you and everyone is aware. But dude, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. I didn't realize they were all from you, so that's... You're a champ, dude. Was that you as well? With the last one? Or is that someone else? Feel free to let me know. Thank you very much for the 5 on the last one, whether it was you or someone else. Lots of love in the chat again, please, everybody, for the support. Thank you so much, man. Okay, Alex, all good, mate. Thank you, man. Yeah, we've had people before have problems with Streamlabs until they like just did an account and then it seemed to work, but I can't promise you that'll work. But it's what people have done before, I believe. Thank you. That wasn't you, Destination Fitness. Okay, whoever did the last one, thank you very, very much. Am I blind? What? Did I not just see a guy? Am I crazy? Wait, what the... What? I have no idea how that happened. Thank you whoever that was for the 5. Oh, that's so good. Dude, I have that, my monitor muted.
Sir,
was it you? Oh, it was you, Alejandro, was it?
received.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. No, you write whatever you want, dude. That's the perk of doing the donut, right? As long as it's stream appropriate, that's fine, dude. But I don't hear it at this point because I've got a headset on and I muted that monitor. I'm sure no one else minded. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Alejandro. Very kind of you. And Jimmy, thank you. Thank you very much for the 5 as well, Jimmy. See, this is the problem. This is what I've had happen before. It's never been as bad as it is now, of course, but it's the problem before, where we're having a good day, or we're having a bad day. I talk about things openly, and so when we're having a bad day, I'll talk about it because people ask me questions about what it means and moving forwards and blah 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 and what the plans are, because I don't want to suddenly disappear or whatever and surprise people. And so sometimes the end starts to get more donations and I feel a bit like, oh man, people are feeling pressured or people are just sort of like sympathy donoing, and I don't necessarily I don't want to have a circumstance where that's being milked to any degree. I just want you people I want people to support if they want to support. And that's it. And I also don't want to feel like whenever I'm going to talk about things openly, whether it's good or bad, like if I'm incentivized to talk about it being a bad day, because then people will put through more money. So I just want to, I just want to really stress that you guys just do what you want to do, okay? And if that means you just turn up and watch each day, then more power to you, you know, that's fine. Oh, you gotta go. All good. Thank you for the support and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you whenever, Alejandro. Where am I going? Thank you very, very much, mate. I'll see you soon. You playing on console or PC? Console, mate. Welcome to the stream. I can only give like because I'm broke. That's fine. That's cool. That is fine. I'm not in a position right now where I can contribute funds to things that aren't essential, as you can tell from, you know, the struggles with content at the moment. So I can't possibly expect other people to do that. So I don't want you to worry about that. Everyone's in a different financial position. I appreciate you tuning in. Does that mean I can skip work before I go to sleep all day? No, I'm afraid not, mate. That is unfortunately not how that works. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Thank you, man. Well, the only thing to do then is anytime someone supports, just make a big deal out of it in chat. You know, for those of you that really want to see the content continue, just make sure you're showing, you know, the love to the people that help out with it. Because it's become very evident to me that BF6 has not given me the power to affect it as such. And I want it. I want to have that, obviously. I'd much rather that... It would be great if there was no need for stream support at all. But I'd much rather that I had the power to have this go in certain directions. And we waited for BF6 to see if that happened. It just hasn't. I just don't have the necessary pull, for whatever reason. So with that being the case, when we do still rely on the stream for a bulk of the sustainability, just know I really appreciate it. And that the people that do provide that are doing, you know, an absolute solid for me and for anyone that wants the content to go on. And that, excellent, can't revive through the bush still. That also goes for outside of my stream as well. If you watch content creators and they're on Battlefield, for example, and there's a lot of people, despite being BF6 being out, really struggling, I would say, to get it to be sustainable or keep it sustainable. If you watch their content regularly, just show your love to the people that support whoever that creator is. It takes no effort to do so, and it just means that they understood it's appreciated by not just the creator, the people that watch. And I'm pretty sure the creator will appreciate you making a big deal out of anyone that supports as well. Whoever they may be, as long as they're, you know, worth their salt. Ernie, I missed that, dude. Thank you, man. You're the new king of the stream choosing part of the day. Can we get Ernie some love in the chat, please, for the largest support of the day? That's great, man. Thank you. That's great, my dude. I will read that in a minute. Bear with. I'm getting shot from a lot of places here. I say I am going Japanese, yes. I fly out a week today, in fact. And if you're wondering, yes, it was paid for before everything collapsed. It was paid for way earlier on in the year. Can we get Ernie some love? Thank you. This round's not going very well. I feel like I'm getting shot from all over the place. What's up, J-Straw? Are you ready for vacation? Yeah. Like, it's weird. I'm conflicted. I really need some time away. I need way more time off, quote-unquote, working than I get in general anyway. But, it's also kind of come to a point where I kind of need to be working. But I know that would be bad for my health, I guess, because you can't just grind endlessly, but fucking hell, it's yeah, man. I don't know. A short answer is yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be nice to unplug for a week. And I just need to try not to think about how things might look when I get back, if at all possible. Yeah, I go in a week's time, Alex. I'm streaming. I don't know if I'm going to stream every day or not. Depends on other commitments and videos and whatever, and also just how things are going for the stream and how I'm feeling. But if I stream every day up until then, I've got 5 more streams on Monday through Friday, and then I won't be around for, I don't know, it's been like 9-10 days, just because of the travel as well. Adds on to it, of course.
Contact! Enemy tank! Get an 18!
Oh no, dude, I honest to God thought that was all clear, so I decided to read chat. What a hot, dude, why is this round going so awry for me here? I can't seem to find any like decent fights or circumstances for me. Thanks, J-Straw. It's just really nice, Alex. I really liked it. Really, really liked it. Hey, Destination Fitness, thank you for the support, mate. You enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'll catch you anytime, dude. Can we get Destination Fitness some love on the way out, please? Thank you. Sorry, trying to sort the headset out there. Thank you, interesting. I will try. It's just, it's hard to process, because all I really need is for things to be kind of like how they were pre-BF6. Like, okay, this year's been not a great overall, but, you know, with me streaming BF1 and whatever for 2 or 3 years, even way after its period of popularity, if it could just go back to how it was again, that'd be fine. That's the insane thing. That's the really weird thing about it. If things just were how they were, I don't know, a year ago, wouldn't be thinking about stepping away at all, you know? Just kind of nuts, mate. It's just been an incredible swing. But I think that's what you get when, you know, your sustainability comes from predominantly the stream, because the performance of the stream and the viewership and the sport and everything is something outside of any kind of realm of control. And that's just my downfall at the minute, that I don't have enough going on video and ad revenue wise. So I'm just in a weak spot, you know. Just not that well established at the minute. Try as I might. So the macroeconomic situation's helping. No, I mean, probably not. Like, you know, if people have more money, they can give more money. But, you know, it's not as if that's going to change anytime soon, right? And the cost of living continues to be very difficult for a lot of people. So yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I don't think it's the biggest factor, but it's a factor. But it's kind of almost a non-factor regardless, because it's just, yeah, it's just not going to change, is it? Not as if things are suddenly going to get easier for the Western world or whatever. a lot of people are going to continue to struggle.
Grab what you can.
Sam, I think I missed that. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Welcome to the community.
Let's go.
Oh, teammate didn't wait 2 seconds. Alex, are you still knocking about in the chat, mate? You are? Right, I understand you're probably not going to know because it's very specific, but I'll just ask in case. My recording PC, OBS, the encoder has started overloading a lot for the past few days when recording and having the replay buffer going on, and even sometimes without the replay buffer. And I don't know why. I've tried lowering the preset, I've tried lowering the quality, I've even changed the way that it does things from CQP to variable bitrate and all that stuff, and it's still just overloading a lot of the time and it's ruining a lot of my footage. Do you have any idea at all why it might suddenly be happening after not doing it at all up until a few days ago? It's to the point where it's kind of unusable and I don't get it. I just don't understand what the deal is. If you don't know, you don't know, and that's perfectly fine. It's very specific, but I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do because it's just not really fit for purpose now, and I've literally bought it for this purpose. Like for example, now it's saying encoder overloading. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. I've already tried. I've tried, like, and it just I put it on low quality earlier on, and it still was overloading. I don't really know what to do about it. Has there been any updates you installed lately for OBS or the GPU driver? Not that I am aware of, mate, no. Not that I'm aware of. As a counterpoint, I could see if there are any OBS... Wow. If there are any OBS updates that I need. But, and again, I don't see why it would now suddenly be screwing up when it was using this version and these drivers before. I'm genuinely at a loss, and I kind of need it to work, obviously. I've had to throw away quite a lot of footage from the last few days because it's just all stuttery. Okay, I'll try those two things. Thank you. Appreciate it, mate. And not that I'm aware of, Alec. I mean, I could go through all the settings off stream and see if I can see anything that's like just defaulted back for some reason. It's always worth a go, I guess. Oh, I just banged into the microphone, sorry. That's fun, Tweed. That doesn't surprise me particularly. This game seems to like to reset your settings often. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I didn't hear him get... Dude, again, the lack of audio feedback around you is kind of crazy. Alright, Alex, I'll see you soon, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, dude. I'll see you whenever, man. All the best, mate. Oh, and I should say, as a sort of continuation of what I was talking about earlier, obviously one of the big changes is the lack of a certain viewer, along with other things, but that's, you know, a big thing. When that viewer returns, I have no idea how much they'll be around. I have no idea if they will have the same habits on stream as they used to have or anything like that. But it now illustrates how much they were doing to keep this sustainable. So, obviously, massive love for them. And if they do come back, whether they come back a lot or a little, I support the way they did or don't. Anyone that is familiar with them when they come back, obviously make them feel incredibly welcome and just appreciated. Say, where are the fucking footsteps? Two for you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? And Shizzy, hello, mate. Thanks for tuning in. You having a good day, man? Thanks for being here. Who are you referring to? Ariosto, mate. He kept this thing, not single-handedly, but he was, you know, a massive part of keeping this afloat for a long time. And as you can see, without him around, it doesn't work, it doesn't function. So, in terms of anyone that enjoys this content and has enjoyed the content, you could solidly argue he deserves way more credit than I do. I just play the game. But the important thing that is it actually being sustainable, that was him, dude. That was him. That was nothing to do with me. I just showed up and clicked the buttons. Considering quitting. Yeah, I think it's very likely that I don't do this full time at some point next year, unless something drastically changes. Just to be really transparent. So I don't want anyone to be taken by surprise if that, you know, or when that happens. Why hasn't he changed the stream anymore? Well, Ariosto. It's a few things. I mean, firstly, he doesn't have to, obviously. Not that this isn't like me saying that you think that, but obviously he doesn't have to watch the streams. He doesn't have to support the streams. He's got a, you know, his own life. But other than that, which is the same for everybody, of course, he's really busy. He has a very intense job, and from what I gather, a very impactful, important job. And sometimes he steps away to focus on that more so, and then he just has other life stuff at the same time, and trying to look after his health and all that sort of thing. So yeah, just reasons, just you know, very reasonable reasons, probably all combined. He has informed me that he is coming back. Either, well, it'll either be, I don't know if I'll catch him this week before I go, or early December, because he will come back from his intense period of work. But it's never to be assumed that he will be back regularly or for the long term, or that he will support like he did or not, or anything like that, because one, that's completely unfair, and two, I wouldn't ever want someone to feel that way. I'll be just really happy to have him back watching and being a part of the stream, because he's a cool dude, he's a really nice person. But it would make me really sad if he ended up feeling like he was required to come back, or that he was only valued for his support or anything like that. And that's the tightrope, I think. That's a tightrope when you're well, I was going to say content creator, when you're a streamer. It's a tightrope of, you obviously become very close to the people that watch a lot and the people that you talk to a lot, and you end up massively appreciating the people that support you a lot, especially if you're not in a position when you're you know, being made rich by it. You're just sort of getting by. So it's a hard line to walk, to value them as much as they deserve to be valued, and not have them feel like you only value them because of that. Like that's really quite difficult. And I would assume that he and everyone that watches and supports understands that and has enough sort of intellectual and emotional capacity to be able to align how I talk about things with the reality of things. But it's still something that concerns me a little bit, because obviously if he or anyone of that nature does come back, I'll be really happy to see them. And then if they support massively and it helps me to continue doing this, I'll obviously be ecstatic. But it's like really important to me that they don't feel like I'm just like, hey, thanks for bringing the money back. Like that's really difficult, because all I can do is say it and then hope that they understand it and believe it. And also have them be aware that you're not holding them accountable for doing that forever, whether they can afford it or not. Oh, I don't agree. I don't have a way of answering it in a positive fashion, Shizzy. And things definitely haven't been better. So the way that I can express it that isn't too negative is there are two things that will change that circumstance. One of them is if things just get better again, and the other one is if I just, once I've achieved my goal of 100k subs, I do something to change my circumstance, which would be probably doing something else, so that I'm not just constantly living in this this perpetual existence of anxiety and disappointment and having to work all the time and whatever. Because I think if you keep yourself in that situation without believing the situation is going to get better, then what good is it doing that and just complaining all the time? So I guess you could argue that my mental health is better in terms of my willingness to accept that at this point. Yeah, I guess that would be like the most positive answer I can give you. So no, it feels really bad. Like, it stresses me out constantly. But I kind of have accepted the reality of either this gets better within a certain amount of time, or I don't do it like I do it now anymore. Rather than that constant thing before of give it time, it will be fine, give it time, it will be fine, give it time, it will be fine. Because there's only so long you can give something time for and assume it will be fine. Eventually. How are you feeling about BF6 now? Not great. I mean, good time for me to pull up the scoreboard and see all those bots. Not great. I think they're fumbling really, really, really badly with a great or potentially great product. And I say that as, you know, a content creator that is quote unquote on the EA payroll. I think they're fumbling it hard. And my feedback is as such as well. I think they need to act accordingly before it becomes a massive problem, because I think at the minute it's not evident that it's a massive problem. I think there could be massive problems if they don't do something about some very significant issues. I think the game can be fun, but it's just not fun often enough. Thank you, Shizzy. I appreciate that. Maybe try the game, see how it goes. Yeah, I want you to understand that this is not me giving you a harsh rebuttal. This is just my answer. I cannot tell you how many times people have said that to me in my time as a Battlefield content creator. And I cannot accurately express to you how much I have considered all of those things. And obviously I know it, and I'm very aware that simply switching to something else is not suddenly a solving the problem move. Why is everything really blue? What just happened? That was weird. Just switching and playing another game, I am telling you now, like literally hand on heart, there is a 99% chance it just makes everything worse. If it was that easy, that is what everyone in gaming as a content creator would just do. There's a reason why people don't just do that. Because just because something is popular doesn't mean that you playing it will make you popular. You got to recognize that you are at the whim of the YouTube algorithm, and that anything you do that steps outside of that is a colossal risk. And as I talked about pre-BF6, if things had gone really well for me on Battlefield 6, it actually would have given me a lot more of an option to play other games. But with that not being the case, especially streaming-wise, my streaming pull is terrible now. I actually have way less of an ability to do things like that and have it be worthwhile. For reasons that are quite complex and honestly not really worth getting into. But there is, the easiest way to explain it is there is a reason why you see 99% of gaming content creators, and in fact 99% of creators in general, establish themselves on a thing, a genre, a focus, an activity, whatever it might be, and then just do that. Because obviously almost everyone would like to just make whatever content they want, but there is a huge reason why almost nobody does that. And it's only a minuscule percentage of people that are able to do that. And even they are only able to do it to a certain degree. Because, like, if you're able to pull 100,000 views on a video no matter what you're doing, then great. That is amazing. But you got to consider from a standpoint of if someone is regularly pulling 1 million views, sure, they have the capability of doing whatever they want, but when they do step way outside and mess with algorithm stuff, it might drop to 100,000. So that's still great, but it's a huge drop. So it shows that everyone to a certain degree is affected. God, this is so bot-filled. Do you hate Arc Raiders? No, I've not played it. I imagine it's fun though. I've heard it's fun. But yeah, if I struggle to get viewership on Battlefield streams as a Battlefield content creator, I'm not quite sure why. This isn't criticism, but there's really no reason for anyone to think that me doing another game would suddenly go well as a streamer. It just wouldn't. Hi Laria, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? I didn't update the percentage after the round. That's my fault. I forgot. I will update that. Thank you for that support. Oh, they're both bots, man. The chat is changing me. The chat is claiming as much. What? I hate Arc Raiders? I don't think so. No. Jack was talking about Hell Let Loose. You see it now, okay. Chat is quite low to say, how can we help lift the mood for you? You're good. You're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's difficult for chat to be super hyped up when the stream isn't super hyped up. And it's just not really a circumstance at the minute where I can have the stream be super mega fun like it has been in the past, because I've got the constant thing about in the back of my head of before anything else, it's a job, and if you're not, you know, if you're nowhere near making the income you need as a job, that's going to get you down. But also, BF6 isn't really hitting a lot of the time, mostly because I have a choice between crossplay on or at the start of every round being bot filled till it kicks them out because players are coming in, then it redoes it again. So it's just the nature of the beast at the minute, mate. Nothing for you to specifically do. I just hope you're having fun, and thank you for tuning in. huge risk, but also you miss every shot you don't take. And if you're on the edge of quitting, what risk is it really? It's still a risk. I'm not willing. I'm not willing. I've tried diversification content so many times in the past. It only goes well when the channel is doing well. And the channel is not doing well at the minute. So I know it wouldn't go well. And I know that it would basically just be my admittance that it's all done. It's over. Because again, if I pivot to doing, say I go and do Arc Raiders, right, which people are saying as for the stream, am I then also supposed to start doing Arc Raiders videos? How are they going to go? Like, yeah, it's just not viable, basically. The responsible thing to do, if this is going to continue, is to give it the best chance of continuing. The best chance of this continuing is with Battlefield, because I'm a Battlefield content creator, and it's where my algorithmic views are coming from at the moment. If I was just suddenly pivot now, when I'm on the new Battlefield we've waited years for, it would just be me doing completely the wrong thing. Because, like, my videos do, like, okay at the minute. They do fine. They're just not doing well enough to sustain me when the stream's not pulling income. But the videos do fine. The problem is there's not enough for me to make now for this game video-wise at the minute, because there was such a huge influx of content when the game came out, because so many content creators jumped to it, that a lot of my kind of stuff is already really saturated. So if there was a video for me to churn out every day that could do okay, it'd be fine. But that's not really the case. So I have to be kind of selective with what I make. And it will do okay, you know. I'm near enough guaranteed if I give it long enough, the video will get 10k views, and some of them will get 50 and 100k, but it's not enough, because my CPM or whatever, is it the CPM I'm talking about? I think it is. Basically, for a peek behind the curtain, I'll get somewhere between $1 and $3 generally per 1,000 views. That's really low compared to some people on YouTube, because gaming just doesn't pay that well compared to a lot of other niches on YouTube. So you need to be getting a hell of a lot of views for it to make you a lot of money. And that would be alright, I think, if Battlefield had come out and been the way that Battlefield generally is, where there's the normal established Battlefield content creators, and then there's a few other people here and there and whatever. But if you're a YouTuber, if you're a watcher of YouTube, as a Battlefield fan, I'm sure you've noticed, and for the first few weeks of Battlefield 6 being out, oh my god, were there not hundreds or thousands of creators suddenly making content on this game in a way that we have not seen before. So I didn't really see that coming, and maybe that was naive of me, or maybe there was just no way to predict that. But that really put a bit of a nail in the coffin for me to some degree. Whacked it halfway down. Right? I really didn't see that being the case at all. So, it just, yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of the perfect storm, I guess. Kind of the perfect storm. BF5 didn't do great. BF 2042 did very, very badly. We waited out for BF6. BF6 has come out and done huge numbers. But because of the huge push for BF6 from EA and everything to get other creators on it and whatever, it also meant that the landscape of content creation is very, very different. Which is not like a... There's no blame game. There's no one to be mad at. Sometimes things just don't go your way, and that's life, right? Doesn't make me feel any happier about it, but, you know. It's just, yeah, there's no one to apportion blame to. So you can't be mad at anybody. So So there's always the argument of, or just do the best you can, and the quality will shine through. And whilst that's true, I think it's a lot easier to have that viewpoint when you're like 20, you know? But when you're in your 30s, there's a lot more urgency because time is passing, got responsibilities, you haven't got that much of an opportunity to fuck around and find out, you know? So then it becomes very stressful and you have to start trying to make responsible decisions, which is what I'm trying to do. Hello, mate. I got these for you, son. Have a good one. Love you. Oh, do you want some as well? For you, my boy. Did that not connect? Are you insane? Fuck off, Battlefield, mate. We even saw the animation. We even saw the animation of it hitting and it just didn't do any damage. Excellent. A home fitness guy videos for a menu creation for healthy lifestyle. It just wouldn't do it. What? It just wouldn't do anything, Ernie. It just wouldn't go anywhere, mate. It would be a huge waste of like time and effort, man. YouTube's incredibly saturated. Like, the whole reason for me doing Battlefield is because I'm established on Battlefield. You know, I've built up a bit of renown. Apparently not enough for it to be going great at this point, but... Excuse me, what the hell am I watching happen here for some of this? But yeah, dude, if I just start making fitness content, it's gonna flatline, mate. It's not gonna do anything, pal. It's not gonna do a thing. I promise. It'll be donezo, dead in the water. Like, I would bet everything on the fact that it wouldn't do anything. I think chat really doesn't understand. It's not that you can't switch ARC because it's ARC. It's you can't switch anything else because YouTube would kill his channel. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Look at the damage that was done by me just not uploading very much during BF 2042. I didn't even pivot away. I just didn't upload very much. And look at how different things are for me now to before that. So if I now just start doing random ass content, mate, it'll be over. YouTube won't have a goddamn clue what to do with me if I do that. So it would mean that the new content that I produce would do terribly, and it would probably kill off this stuff and anything I try and do with this. And it's okay, I don't expect viewers to know this, of course, because you don't have to know it, you don't have to think about it. But trust me when I tell you, it is not as simple as just do what you want and just go and do something that's popular. Otherwise, obviously, I'm not stupid. Like, I just do it. I just go and do that if it was as simple as that. Like, everybody would. Start a new channel and bet. Do you really think... Yeah, but, like, am I really going to do that? Do you really think I'm going to start from zero on another channel right now? I'm already talking about maybe stopping this next year because I can't pull the income from it. Can you imagine if I made the insane decision to start a new channel as well, doing something else and putting time and effort into that, which is time and effort away from this, time and effort away from sorting out resumes and applying for jobs or doing a job if I switch to something else. And I promise that a lot of you, and again, this isn't criticism, because you just don't know. But I promise a lot of you just don't know. You just have no idea what it's like, unfortunately. Like, the success rate of people that try and do YouTube is so low. Like, I am at this point already, statistically, a huge success story. And yet, it is currently a massive struggle when you compare it with how many people try and do YouTube. So, dude, if I tried to start another channel now, like, it's just, one, I would probably be massively unsuccessful. And two, I just don't have the time and energy for that. Like, I'm working every day at the minute doing this. I'm working too much as it is now. Plus, on top of that, what am I going to do that someone hasn't already done? Like, if we just take the example of a fitness channel, what would I put out that hasn't already been done to death by people with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers? Plus, on top of that, sorry, I'm doing lots of pluses. Plus, I have no desire, despite my interest in health and fitness, I have zero desire to do a health and fitness channel. With this being so mentally destructive, sometimes I barely have a desire to do this channel. Like, yeah, it's just not reasonable, basically, long story short. It's just not viable. Which is why, to summarize, you see very few people just make whatever the hell they want. Because you can't. There has to be some kind of through route of your viewership and the algorithm that ties things together. What are your passions in life? It sounds like you've lost your passion for Battlefield almost completely. I think what the chat is trying to say is pursue your passion, you can succeed. I think it's I understand, and it's very nice and supportive. I think it's a dangerous thing to express to people, though. I think it's a really nice sentiment that anyone can be successful if they work hard and try and be dedicated. But I try to make sure that at this point, I encourage people to follow their dreams and passions, but also say that not everybody is going to be successful doing what they want to do. That's just the truth. And I think it's very dangerous, especially young people, to give them the indication that if they work hard enough for something, it'll go well and they'll do great. That's just not true. So, in terms of just, it will work if I do something else, I disagree. Other than that, I think my passion for Battlefield has been heavily affected by the state of Battlefield. And I think my passion for content on Battlefield has been heavily affected by how much things have, oh my god, how much things have declined for me. Like, if viewership was back to... What, if every stream was 100 to 300 concurrent viewers all the way through every day again, like it was, and if I was hitting my daily goals every day again, and if every video I put out got 25 to 200,000 views, and I could do it, you know, 2, 3, 4 times a week, I would probably feel really differently about Battlefield as a whole. So I think it's not necessary, it's about cause and effect. I don't think Battlefield is as fun as it should be now, and it definitely wasn't during 2042 and BM5. But I think it can get a lot better. But I think I would also be able to have a lot more fun if I didn't have the constant thoughts in the back of my head about the work stuff. In terms of other things I'm passionate about, I don't know, because I've sacrificed everything for this for a long time. If I was going to do something else, I think it would make sense to use the skill set I've built up from doing this. Whether that be social media management, influencer relations, project management. I don't know. But it then becomes a game of what am I capable of getting? I have no idea if I will be at a huge disadvantage trying to get that stuff because I haven't technically done those jobs for other people. I've just done them for myself. And whilst I've done it for... Bro, does smoke do nothing anymore? Whilst I've done it for myself, to, I don't know what some people say is a reasonable level of success, I don't know if that really applies for a lot of people looking to employ people within the actual normal working world. Because it's a bit of a risk for them, right? There might be some employees out there who would look at what I've done and be like, okay, that guy's got something, let's give it a go. I imagine there's a lot more people that would look at it and be like, yeah, but he's never done it for a company, that's a risk, let's just take someone that's already done the job. Because I'm not foolish enough to believe that I can just walk in something great because I want to. Like, work ethic, ability, talent, desire, that all counts for something, but you're not fully in control of everything out there. And so, yeah, I'm definitely not naive enough to think that I'm just gonna friggin' have things go great, whether I keep doing this or do something else. At the end of the day, it was a huge risk for me doing content creation, and you have to therefore accept the risks that do come with that, and it's possible I'm now just falling foul of those risks. And that sucks, man. It's soul crushing, but, you know, that's the job description technically, right? Bold Rat, welcome to the stream. And Oza Horror, welcome to the stream also. Thanks for tuning into the short stream. Thanks for the likes today so far, guys, and cheers for any fresh new subs as well. I appreciate it. And shout out to Ernie, who's powered the last, I don't know, 40 minutes to an hour maybe the stream with the latest support. Thank you, dude. I'm probably going to call it quits after this one, everybody, because we've gone another long stretch now, and also it is now 5:15 p.m. for me on a Sunday, and I've done nothing but work all day again, so I'm probably going to stop soon and, I don't know, have a bit of an evening before I do it all again tomorrow. Wow, I shot first and died in an instant to an AR, despite the fact I'm using an SMG. Excellent netcode. Well, I didn't realize we were that close to the end, but here we are. At least we put some kills down, but yeah. What are you gonna do? Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. We played much better once I switched to that weapon because, as I said earlier, the weapon balance of this game is actually just a lot worse than I thought it was. I knew it wasn't good, but actually using one of the quote-unquote meta guns today that everyone's running, Jesus Christ, man. Like, I could actually kill some people again, as I hope you agree I showcased. Like, I'm not hitting my old numbers. We're at, like, 2.5 KD. Usually I'm getting 3s on Battlefield, but, you know, still, like, much better. A weapon balance patch is needed because, what was I using? I was running this, right? And, mate, the bullets just don't go. The bullets just don't go where you shoot. And I feel that way about the vast majority of guns that I've used in this game. At least recently. Like, I've been trying out a lot of things of late. And the bullets just don't hit, man. Whether it be netcode, whether it be spreads, whatever. I threw on this, and yeah, we still get netcode issues, and we still get screwed over sometimes because the game needs fixing in that regard. But the bullets hit. Which, shocker, is kind of important. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Having the bullets actually land makes a big difference. So, God, man. They better get on with sorting that out pretty sharpish, I would say. I was really quite staggered today by how different that was once I switched guns. Sad, you know. Before I go, let me calculate what the goal was for the day so you guys have an idea of your support. I appreciate it very, very much. Also, there was a big video released yesterday if you feel like watching it. It was, and still is, 100 tips on Battlefield 6. All in 18 minutes. It's 100 tips crammed into 18 minutes. Very quick fire. And I'd like to believe there's at least something in there that almost everyone can find that they didn't know. I have obviously had one person already in the comments saying like, I didn't learn anything. Because there's always shitty people and dumbasses and know-it-alls. But I want to believe that 99% of you guys watching right now, if you've not seen it, would find at least one tip you don't know in that video. And if you do watch it, I hope you'll enjoy it. I worked hard on it so you'd enjoy it, so I hope you do find it enjoyable. If not, that's fine. All good. As I said, I have 5 more days before I go away for a bit. I might stream all 5. I might not. I'm not going to promise anything. I really don't know. But I will be here for some of it. So if I am here tomorrow, it'd be great to see you. Thank you very much for hanging out. If I'm not here tomorrow or you're not around tomorrow, maybe I'll catch you another point this week. Whatever happens, look after yourselves. I hope you're doing very, very well. And again, to reiterate, thank you very much for listening to me talk very openly about the good and the bad. I think it can be grating and jarring for some people because they don't want to hear it. They just want to watch the game. It is not possible for me to just play the game at this point, you know, for which probably a lot of you don't need explaining. You get it. So I do appreciate it, though, when you guys are just chill with listening to me talk about life and reality and struggle and all that jazz. So thank you very much. We ended up at 31, I think, % of goal for the day. 31? No, plus that would be 30. I think we got 33, so I think we got about a third. Let me get on the screen. Some of you that aren't around very often, you might be like, oh wow, no, but actually that's, compared to recently, that's that's pretty decent, honestly. That's pretty good. 33%. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's over 5 tips per minute. Has anyone done that before? I want to believe that I cracked through those tips way quicker than most people would, because I think a lot of people would want to crank up the overall watch time, but I want to respect, and obviously play the YouTube game, that's fine, no shade, but I want to respect your time. So I could get 100 done in 18 minutes, so I did. So yeah, man, I hope you'll enjoy it. The new percentage is 33%, Ernie. Thank you very much for your contribution towards it, man. I very much appreciate that. Okay. Hold on, I'm scrolling back. Maybe start a side hustle where you consult new YouTubers and help educate them in the algorithm how YouTube works since you've been in the space so long. I mean, maybe consultancy work is an option. Do I know how to get into it? No, not really. Do I feel like I am well positioned to do that right now, considering my own algorithmic struggles at the minute? Not really, because whilst I know a lot of my current problems are down to the Battlefield franchise and algorithm and not uploading for much of the past 3 years because of Battlefield 2042, etc., the person that is looking for advice doesn't know that and doesn't have to care about that. So they would probably just be like, well, you fell off, so why would I listen to you? And they would have every reason to feel that way because they probably don't have the time or desire to fully dive into why it's happened. So I feel like I could do something like that for sure, but I don't feel well positioned to do it right now because I don't have the numbers right now to show it. Well, I mean, it depends what you're looking for. I'm getting millions of views a month, but it's not pulling much income because a lot of it's shorts. So is that really worth anything? You could argue not. Regardless. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. I should probably see if there's anyone for me to raid. Bear with. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll send you to Laria. We'll send you to Laria. She's on right now. Go say hello to Laria. Perk up her day a little bit. 5 more likes will get us to 100 likes as well. If anyone's got a spare one, great. And if you want to subscribe to help us get to 100k subs, when I finally get to make my decision about what to do with my future, then great. Thank you very much for hitting the button. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.